As the wedding march began, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was horribly wrong. My best friend stood at the altar, looking more like a prisoner than a groom. The woman walking towards him in a blindingly white dress was not the fiancée he'd introduced us to just a month ago. No one else seemed to notice, or maybe they were too polite to say anything. But I knew her. She was the woman he swore was just a fling, a mistake from his past that he had supposedly left behind. My heart pounded as I realized the truth: he was being coerced into this marriage. The weeks leading up to this day had been a whirlwind of bachelor parties and wedding prep, with him putting on a brave face and insisting everything was fine. But now, as I watched him steal glances at the exit, I remembered how he'd confided in me about a secret affair that spiraled out of control. She had something on him, something so damning that he felt he had no choice but to comply with her demands. He never told me what it was, but seeing him up there now, I wished I had pressed him harder for details. Just last night, we had sat on my porch, him with a drink in hand, staring into the distance. He murmured something about how sometimes life takes turns you can't predict, and how he wished he had been braver when he had the chance. I thought it was pre-wedding jitters. Now, I see it was a plea for help. The ceremony continued, each word sounding like a nail in the coffin of his freedom. I wanted to scream, to stop this charade, but I was frozen, powerless to intervene. As they exchanged vows, the bride shot me a triumphant look, as if daring me to expose her. But it was already too late. The deed was done. The congregation erupted in applause, oblivious to the tragedy unfolding before them. I managed to catch his eye one last time, and the despair in his gaze spoke volumes. In that moment, I realized that sometimes the bonds of friendship are as binding as any vow, and I had failed him. The groom kissed his bride, sealing his fate, and I vowed silently to find a way to free him from this twisted web, no matter the cost.